Okay, so hello Luxembourg. I'm Eric, co-founder and CEO of Twelixir. And as you might have guessed, we're going to talk about Twitter and the tools around the ecosystem of Twitter. So the idea of Twelixir is really to help you to improve your experience and increase your influence on Twitter. Twitter that happens to be maybe the most popular social network this year, comparing with the so-called Facebook fatigue. And as you can see, a remarkable growth of active users, 43%, and a lot of activity as well. But let's go back to last year when Alan, he was not very, he said he could do better with Twitter. He didn't have many followers, many mentioned tweets and so on. So he decided to make his own test, own bidding script, own set of algorithm. And within 1 year, he had something like 72,000 followers on Twitter, real followers. Okay, and a lot of activity and retweets. And that's where he wondered if he could do a business made of it. And to create Twelixir, of course. Well, in fact, despite the hype of Twitter, what we see is there are not so many active users, and many people don't really grasp the vocabulary of Twitter and how to manage it. Even startups, I know startups in Paris, they don't know how to use it in their marketing strategy, which is, something very strange. So that's the idea, was to say that, okay, is there a market for lead generation, social monitoring tools, social media analytics, that kind of things. What you've got now in the ecosystem of Twitter, you've got the bots-based solution, the one that give you 1 billion followers for one sandwich, that? Fake, of course. You've got companies providing you with one features only, or you've got big guys giving you big dashboards with a lot of things. You don't understand anything, it's very expensive, and you've got an account manager on back of it. So that's not what we try to do. What we try to do is really to help you to have an insight on interesting stats, charts, maps, and then a call to action so you can be able to really use it in a single way. So it's based on a deep, innovative, of course, disruptive approach, because we don't only monitor the data, but we monitor also based on an historical and stream basis. We, of course, use the latest cloud hosting solutions and tools, as you can see there, and that's the idea of providing you easy access to this kind of resources and features. So the roadmap, very classical, private beta soon, in 1 month, public beta in September, and we're already working on the Android version. As for direct acquisition, we've got a pretty good network of key opinion leaders and people following us, so we think that could be a help for us to have a good kickstart. And we've got already promising partnerships, white label and so on, that can help and push our solutions. For the model, classic, premium. We try to make it premium for companies, of course. It's not a good thing to have, free offers for companies. So B2C and B2B, of course, and going from user market to B2B market, and when you have enough users to leverage this corpus of data and to make it more big data oriented and more semantic oriented. So, Alan, which is my tech co-founder, and I'm Eric, co-founder and CEO of the company. We've got, in terms of resources so far, we've got our own resources, private resources, and subventions from the French government. Thank you. So, the question is, do we need you now? Well, it's not really an imperative necessity for us, as for now. But, considering that the market is moving with good fundings and exits, maybe it might be a good idea for you to be on a social analytics and / data bus. So, we're happy to talk with you about it. We're just here on booth A21. Thank you for that.
Perfect. Does anybody have a question? Questions? So I think it was very good presentation because there's no question. So thank you very much. Maybe next one.